What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk to you guys about EDC, or everyday carry. And so if you have found this video, it is probably because that is something you're already interested in. So there are so many other videos on YouTube that you guys can check out. But man, I just wanted to add to them and really show you what I carry as an average dad. And you may already know this about me, but I serve as a pastor at our local church. And so there are a few items that I find essential in my line of work, but also just as an average husband and father and as a family man. And so I wanted to share those with you guys today. And so this is just going to be an EDC pocket dump. And so let's see what we've got. So first and foremost, I have got my cell phone, obviously iPhone 13 mini. The cool thing about this though is I have this little device on the back of my phone. It is called a Plaud, P-L-A-U-D. And so a Plaud is a device that allows you to record conversations. And so this is very handy if I'm having meetings or if I need to record sermon notes for myself or whatever. That is always good to have handy on the back of my phone like that. Also, it's got this feature that if you record any meetings or any conversations, it has AI capabilities, so it'll write you a summary of what it is that you've recorded. So I thoroughly enjoy that. Also, this, I've just come from work, and so this genuinely is an everyday carry. So these are the items that I carry with me every day. I had them with me at work. I didn't put any extra things into my pocket to show you guys. And so anyways, everyday carry, man, it's life. It's what I'm about. And so anyways, I hope you guys can benefit from this. So let's kind of move on. Let's see what else I've got in my pocket. Let's see. So let's go with AirPods, right? So I've got the AirPods Pro, and I won't show you what they look like because they're actually pretty dirty, but you guys all know what AirPods are, and so that is essential as well for me, whether it's listening to music, or talking to people on the phone I don't want others to hear, whatever the case may be. I do enjoy having AirPods. I also have keys for my car, basic stuff, right? So I've got a key fob, keys, and then I've got this mini Olight 3E EOS. This is a little light that attaches onto my keys, and I thoroughly enjoy that. It's actually pretty bright. I don't know how many lumens, but it does get the job done in the dark. So I thoroughly enjoy having that. You'll have to forgive me. I am outside in the sun. The sun's beating down on me. We are in North Louisiana, so it's certainly hot and muggy and humid, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But anyways, that's probably why you see some sweat everywhere. And so anyways, we're going to keep going, getting through this. I also have a flashlight that I carry. This is a Boruit flashlight. So this is an Amazon light. It can be pretty bright. And so the cool thing about this is that if you long press, you get the high beam there, and I want to say it's 1,000 lumens. I will have to double check on that for you guys, but if you double press, you can filter through the different modes, and you know, it's dim, brighter, brighter, and then brightest, and so on and so forth. Also, it's got this other mode where it's got lights on the front here, and so if you click that, you can let's see, you can filter through different modes there, and so it's got several different capabilities. I don't know if you can see that. Flashes red, it's got blue light in it, and it has just emergency lights. And so anyways, like there's the kind of the police lights there. And so anyways, this one was actually really cool because one time we were on the road late at night, me and the kids, my wife and kids and family. Anyways, we got a flat tire, and so this has a magnet on the back of it here. And so I had to change the flat tire at night, and I was able to put this on the side of the car and turn this emergency lights, like police lights, on, and people were able to identify me, and so I didn't have to be afraid, and those actually work really well. at night. So, and I think this is only a $20 flashlight on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description for you so you guys can check that out. But I always have those kind of essential items on me. Let's see. I've also got a wallet. Who doesn't have a wallet? Just a small leather wallet. It just holds my stuff. And then I've got, let's see, I have an Apple Watch that I carry with me. And then I've got, let's see, oh, this is actually perfect. I usually keep a handkerchief on me because you never know if you're going to need to blow your nose, or if your wife or kids are going to have boogers or whatever the case may be, or if you're going to have sweat like I do right now. So it is very practical, very good to have a handkerchief on you. I think this is very classy. And it also comes in handy for another reason that I'll show you here in just a second. But you can use it for all sorts of things. You never know when you're going to need to clean something or wipe something off your face or your hands or whatever the case may be. So a handkerchief, I think, is essential. I think I got a pack of those on Amazon for like 15 bucks. And so that's great. Now, moving up to some fun stuff that I know you guys like. I have a Gordon multi-tool. And so you can find these at Harbor Freight for 40 bucks. And so I've been told that they are a knockoff Leatherman. Now, which Leatherman, I don't know. This is a very budget-friendly, average dad EDC, right? So I'm not spending all the money in the world. I'm just spending money that I think is kind of the best bang for your buck as of right now, okay? And so I'm not saying that I'll never buy a Leatherman because I do want one eventually, but it's just not in the cards for me. So this Gordon multi-tool from Harbor Freight, it was about 40 bucks. And man, it has been awesome. Like, it's held up really well. It's got all the essentials. And we can do a breakdown on this more if you guys want. But I mean, it's got screwdriver, flathead, like it's got everything you need. And so I thoroughly enjoy it. I actually don't really carry a pocket knife that much because I've got this. And so I've got a whole nother like backpack loadout that I'll share with you guys at some other point. But for now, this is just a pocket dump EDC. And so I always have this in my pocket. It works out really well for me. And then let's see, anything else in my pockets? Nope. So now is the fun stuff. As a pastor, I do believe in self-defense, and so I do carry a firearm with me. This is a Taurus GX4, and so this is a good little micro pistol. Anyway, so this Taurus GX4, it is a great pistol. It's a micro 9, and so I thoroughly enjoy it, and it is quite small. So. And I'll do some close-up shots, but you can see there that my pinky, I have small hands, but my pinky barely gets to the bottom of it. And anyways, I'd like to have an extender mag. I don't, but anyways, when you put a magazine in there, it's flush. And so there's not really much room for your pinky. And so anyways, that is my Taurus GX4. Now I know that I'm going to get a lot of hate, like, hey, why don't you have a better handgun or whatever. Taurus has been a company that I have been a fan of for a while. And then when they came out with this Taurus GX4, I had to have one, and I thoroughly enjoy it. It is a good little gun. Now this is actually my wife's carry. I have the same exact gun. Except I have a red dot on mine. I don't have it on my wife's. This is just what I had on me this morning because, funny story, I'm locked out of my gun safe right now, and so I'm trying to remedy that this week. And so anyways, my wife's gun was available to me, and so that's what I had on me at work. But anyways, that was one of the big reasons I went with the Taurus GX4s, because when I was in the market for a handgun, I really like the SIG P365s and all of those cooler, like more top of the line type handguns, concealed carry guns. But I was new to concealed carry. I wasn't as involved in the gun community as I think I am now, as far as like knowing what's out there. And so I wanted to make sure that if I was going to get a concealed carry weapon, that I was going to have one for myself and my wife. And then if we were both going to have one, I wanted us to just have the same. That way, if something ever happened to where my wife needed to access a firearm, and for whatever reason she needed to get a hold of mine, then it would be the exact same as hers, same magazines, same everything. That way she knew how to use it, and she could just pick it up and rock and roll. And so, you know, when we have the means to get more firearms, as far as concealed carry is concerned, and we're going to get better ones and all the things, great. We'll do that. But for now, this has worked wonderful. It actually works really well. Even when I tuck in my shirt, I wear this all the time. I never do not have this on me. Okay, and so anyways, this has been a great gun. It's certainly because it's a micro 9, it's certainly a little snappy when you shoot it. But hey, it'll get the job done, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And so I'll set this like this. But I thoroughly enjoy that. Now, as far as the holster, I carry a sidecar holster. I think this is called the Rogue system from Crossbreed Holsters. And so it is a very great holster system. I've been using this setup for concealed carry for 2 years now, almost exactly 2 years, and it has done me really well. And so it holds an extra mag there, and so I thoroughly enjoy it. The Taurus is, depending on what model you get, just the basic Taurus GX4, which is what this is an 11+1, and so that's been great. Now I will say the one issue that I'm running into now with this firearm that I don't like is the fact that there is not a rail system in the front here, and so I can't mount a light, and that's just kind of annoying. I wish I could. Now they make the TLR6, Streamlight makes a TLR6, and that light's supposed to hook on to the hand guard, the trigger guard. However, with it being not a name brand gun, and that sort of deal, it's actually very hard to find holsters for that setup. So you can find a GX4 holster on sites like Crossbreed, and they do a great job, but they do not have like the TLR6 available for the GX4. And so anyways, that's certainly a bummer, and that's kind of the price you pay for not getting some of your higher end guns, so to speak. But this again has worked out really well, and like I said, one of these days I'm going to upgrade and get me the whole setup. I've recently been looking into getting a larger pistol, like just the Glock 19 to concealed carry, but also used for duty. And so if you guys have any recommendations for me in the concealed carry area, let me know. I feel like me carrying this for now is pretty justified, and I enjoy it, but like I said, I'm not opposed to upgrading. Guns are certainly a hobby of mine. I hunt and fish and do all those things, and so I've got plenty of guns, but again, we're balling on a budget as a husband and father in our economy right now, and whatever. So anyways, this has been great for me, and so this has been a very great EDC loadout for me. It has certainly done me well, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So I hope you guys can kind of take this for what it is, everyday carry for the average dad and pastor. And so if you have anything that you guys need from me, or have suggestions for me as far as what I should implement in my everyday carry, please let me know. I would love to keep growing in this field and in this area of my life. I have a whole nother backpack EDC and that sort of deal that I'll come out with in the future, but this is just my pocket dump. So these are the things that I keep in my pocket, in my jeans, every day. And so that's what this is, right? So obviously, like as a pastor, I always have my Bible on me, but my Bible's too big to fit in my pocket, right? So it's not in this video, okay? And so one of these days, I'll do a backpack EDC type deal, because I thoroughly enjoy the things that I keep in my backpack as well. And so anyways, that's my pocket dump. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. That way you can help support the channel. And then also I've got mouths to feed. And so the more my videos get pushed out and the more views I get, the more money that comes in, obviously. And so that's always an added bonus. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I'd love to hear from you guys. And I believe that's all I have for you today. All right. And so I'll see you in the next one. Soli Deo Gloria.